Where did you?
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today in this video I'm going to do another voiceover video like I did last 2 weeks and the week before that. I'm kind of liking these videos a bit more often, but in this video I'm not going to talk about my channel or the game. In fact, not this game specifically. I'm going to talk more about what makes a game balanced, in my opinion. So this is all my opinion. None of this could be true, or it could be true or not. It's just up to you whether or not if you want to believe it or not. So I believe a balanced game, like League of Legends, what you see here, the game has its perks, but I don't believe that League of Legends is a 100% balanced game. It's been out for way too long, and there's so many things in the game, so many characters, items that it's kind of is too hard to make a balance. But a new game like Apex Legend, I would consider that a balanced game. You have characters in the game to where there's no overpowered ability. All characters share some type of abilities that aren't broken. They're easy to play against. If that makes any sense. And it's kind of hard to have abilities in Apex that are busted basically. So for instance, one of my favorite characters, you have or one of my favorite characters is like Lifeline or something like that. She has her heals, she has her ultimate, which may seem overpowered, but it's not really when everyone, even your enemies, can use it. A game like League of Legends, for instance, has its points, has its degree of broken. So, okay. So as you could see, let's look at a champion on League of Legends that may be broken in some cases. You have champions like Zoe, who are still kind of annoying, but you're still somewhat you could somewhat counter them, if that makes any sense. Now, you would say that League of Legends is a 100% broken game, but it's not that broken to where if they have a broken champion on their team, then you could just play a broken champion on your team, which kind of counters it at the same time, but it's still broken if that makes any sense. Now, in my opinion, a balanced game is a game to where all the characters, all the items in the game, whether it's a gun, whether it's a item you buy in the game, it's still not overpowered. In Apex or I don't play Fortnite much, but Fortnite, for instance, you don't have at least I don't think you have an overpowered gun that basically is a one shot, one kill. The only gun I do know in Apex Legends, I know there is a sniper that is a one shot, but then again, you can only shoot that gun one at a time, and you have to reload every time you shoot the gun. That may seem overpowered, but the reloading is terrible, so it kind of counters, or it kind of balances out the one shot gun. League of Legends, on the other hand, you may have some type of overpowered character, but that character is still doesn't have any drawbacks to it. Some characters do, but majority of them they don't. So, for instance, Jin, I believe you guys should be seeing what I'm seeing. As Jin, I'm playing Jin. He may have his overpowered abilities and stuff like that. His first shot may seem a bit overpowered, but then again, he has to reload, and he's very vulnerable at that time. The overpowered bit is that his first shot is a stupid amount of crit. With Dark Harvest, it's overpowered, but um, he still has his drawbacks. He's immobile. He can't roll like Jane does. Not Jane, Vayne. I can't speak. Take instance. Oh my, let's do that. Let's take instance for another video game Um, Another video game that is somewhat balanced, in my opinion, are not. I'm not talking about games that are casual. I'm not gonna say like Minecraft's a broken game, because obviously Minecraft is Minecraft. You don't. There's nothing broken about Minecraft. Not that I think of. But let me think of another game like Black Desert Online. You guys see me play Black Desert Online before. That game is quite fun. There probably is some overpowered um characters in Black Desert Online, but I honestly don't play that game enough to know like what is broken in that game. Each character has their own unique abilities. I don't think there is an overpowered ability that basically rules over all other champions in that game, but it's still a pretty decent game. And even if I played the game more and I played all the champions, I'm pretty sure I could find a broken character that has this too much of an OP stats. But that's basically it. Uh, this is so in my opinion, League of Legends is still not balanced, but at the same time it is balanced depending on how much things are somewhat broken in this game. For another game, you guys, a card game, for instance, you have I play lots of not Elder Scrolls Online, Elder Scrolls Legends. It's a very fun card game. Um, you have Hearthstone, which I believe it's a bit more simple. Um, Hearthstone, Elder Scrolls Legends, and I'm like looking at my desktop to see if there's any other game that's a card game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, which is a very old game that I hardly play anymore. But card game, like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about any casual games. You know, I don't really play that much casual games other than like Minecraft and stuff. A game like Overwatch, I'm glad I reminded myself about that. A game like Overwatch, they may have some overpowered abilities, but in my opinion, I think Overwatch is another balanced game that doesn't have some type of overpowered character. Now, I do believe that there is some characters that that need to like get nerfed. When I don't play Overwatch that much anymore, but I remember playing Bridget. I believe that she was overpowered. Her passive. Literally, if I'm playing Bridget, I could go against three other damage dealers. I remember in the game, I'm playing Bridget. You see like a Junkrat, or you see Junkrat, I don't know, a Symmetra or someone like that. She could literally just 1v3 people because of how much healing her passive does. But then again, the drawback is that she only gets the healing if she attacks an enemy. So that kind of makes her an easy target, and she doesn't have necessarily heals for her team if she's not attacking. So, like I said, Overwatch, balance game. I believe Overwatch is a balance game. Then again, I don't play that game enough to know what is broken and what's not broken. But that's just my opinion. Another game that just came out is another mobile not mobile game, another battle royale game is like Spellbreak. That game is very fun. It still could use a lot of work on, but then again, it is a new game. So Spellbreak, I played it a couple of games. I've never won a game. No surprise there. Um, it's somewhat of a balanced game. It's still somewhat confusing, but like I said, the game is still new and it still has a lot of things to work on. But Spellbreak, I think it's somewhat of a balanced game. I don't know all of the classes' abilities and stuff like that. I am still somewhat learning the game, and like I said, when I did play the game, I didn't find anything overpowered. I don't remember much abilities in that game because I hardly play it, and the game is kind of laggy, so it's kind of hard to play. Um, that's really like the other games that I play that I don't think are broken. You have let's see. But yeah, that's just my opinion over games. Let me. Another game that I really don't like playing is like Dota or Smite and stuff like that. I don't like playing them, but I like the games are annoying to play, but they're kind of annoying. No, sorry. Okay, so for instance, Smite, the Battlegrounds for Gods. I think that game is just like League of Legends, similar. It has some characters that are broken, but like I said, I don't play that game enough. Um, I don't play that game enough to know what is broken and what's not broken. Um, I'm looking at this article right here that basically. Okay, never mind. Forget, scrap that. Forget what it said. Um, but yeah, these are literally just my opinions. I uh, I don't play other games enough to know what's broken and what's not broken. These are literally just my opinions. I do have a couple of suggestions over League of Legends, but League of Legends is such an old game, such a long game that literally it's every time you try to fix something, it makes another problem. I'm pretty sure the team who makes League of Legends already knows of this, but yeah. I think this is going to be the end of this video. Like I said, this video is just my opinion. I might say something completely wrong. If I do, then I apologize. But yeah, if you have any opinions, then I guess leave them in the comments. But other than that, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.